Come in.
Hi, I'm Sirisha Karri. I'm here with Salesforce.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. So before we get started, I just wanted to give you my business card, and that way if you did have any questions or any concerns at all, you can go ahead and contact me.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Perfect. So what are you doing this weekend?
I'm actually planning on going to Florida with a couple of my friends.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. What are you guys planning on doing there?
We're actually going to go to Disney World and just go to all the theme parks. We're really excited.
Yeah, that is exciting. I hope you have a great time. I love going to Disney World. And I heard that the weather there is great, so...
Yeah, that's what we heard, and we're super excited to go.
Sounds like fun. So I know we said that this meeting is going to be 8 to 10 minutes. Is that still a good time for you?
Yeah, 8 to 10 minutes is fine. Any longer than that, I can't really stay because I do have a meeting right after.
Okay, perfect. I promise I won't keep you any longer than that.
Sounds good.
And is it just going to be us today, or is there going to be anyone else joining us?
It's just going to be us for today.
Okay. Do you mind if I take notes?
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So I kind of just wanted to spend today really getting to know Five more.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think Five is doing right now?
So Five is actually doing really well right now. We have between 120 to 130% growth rate since our start of operation, and we're actually looking into going abroad. We're trying to expand into Mexico, and we currently have a license for Canada as well. We just want to make sure that before we go ahead and expand and go international that we have a proper business model that can handle our growth, because we really pride ourselves on customer relationships.
Nice. Well, firstly, congratulations on that growth rate. That's phenomenal. And also congratulations on expanding. That's exciting news that you guys are going to be going into Canada and Mexico.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So how many clients do you guys currently have?
So we currently have about 2,000 domestically.
Okay. And I know you were saying that you guys were planning on expanding. Do you think the number of clients that you have is going to help increase that number?
So I think when it comes to expansion, we definitely want to gain more clients. Currently, with the 2,000 that we do have, we're really upselling our product to them. So we hope that with our new business plan, we're going to be able to handle more clients.
Okay. And how many employees do you guys have right now?
So we do have a lot of upper management, but under myself, there's 4 managers and 20 sales representatives.
Okay. And would you say a lot of these sales reps work from home?
So it's kind of 50-50. Some work at home, some come to the office, some come in for a half day. It's really what the employee is comfortable with.
Okay. And what CRM system are you guys using right now?
So currently we don't really have a CRM system per se. Our employees just choose whatever they're comfortable with. Most of them use Excel and email.
Okay. So earlier you mentioned that your employees are kind of free to choose where they work, and you have about 50% of your employees working at home and 50% working in the office. How would you say communication works between them?
So they mostly email each other information back and forth with their updates, but the only problem is there's a lot of delay because it takes a while for the employee to write up the email, it takes a while for it to get received. Emails kind of add up in their inboxes and they don't really get to them in time. We've had situations in the past where a client has contacted a customer, sold a product, finished, closed, and as they were updating and sending that email out to everyone, another employee called that same customer again and started the whole process over from scratch. So we really don't want that to happen again if we do decide to change to a new CRM system.
Of course, I totally understand that. That is definitely a situation we want to prevent. So from what you're saying, I'm kind of understanding that you want real-time updates between your employees so they kind of know what the other employees are up to almost immediately, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. And do you think having these real-time updates would be easier on your employees?
Yeah, for sure. It would definitely save them a lot of time, and I think it would help them be more organized so that they don't have to scroll through thousands of emails just to get those updates.
Yeah, of course. And I know before you were talking about how customer relationship is something that you guys pride yourselves in. Do you think having these real-time updates would in turn help your customer relationships as well?
I definitely think they would help a lot with our customer relationships. We've been wanting a more efficient system for our employees for a while. When it comes to real-time updates, we really want our employees to spend less time trying to update each other and more time working with the client.
Okay. So I know we've been talking a lot about interactions between employees, but now moving on, as a manager, how do you feel you get updates from your employees?
So with our current system, I get updates just once a week.
Okay.
At the end of the week, the employees spend a couple hours. They either sit at home in the office or go to Starbucks, and they just compile all the data from the week from their projects, and they just send it to me in an email.
Okay, so how do you think that's working for you? Do you like the weekly update-based process?
So it's been working pretty well. Do I like it? I think it would be better if I would be able to see what employees are doing on a daily basis versus a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
I really just want to be able to have more insight into what my employees are doing, especially the younger sales representatives.
Okay.
The younger ones, I want to make sure that they're able to talk with the client and just work with the client in a way that represents Five in a proper way.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to be able to give them feedback on their projects.
Okay. So kind of from what I'm understanding right now is you guys are looking for more manager visibility, so that way you can kind of see what your employees are doing more immediately and give them proper feedback in a timely manner.
That's exactly what we're looking for, yes.
Okay. And what, on like the flip side of things, what would you say your CRM is good in now, or what do you like about your CRM system?
So right now, what we like about our current CRM system is that our employees are really comfortable with it and they're happy with it. We want them to be able to work with a software that they're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
It makes them more confident when they're working with a client if they know the software they're working with.
Okay. Do you think that if your employees were able to have effective training, that would make it okay and make them more comfortable with the new CRM system?
Yeah, of course. I think all we want is for our employees to be able to adapt to a new system easily and be happy with it.
Okay.
We let them choose their own CRM system because that's what we thought would make them happy. But it's really been hard for them because of the lack of real-time updates that they're getting
Mm-hmm.
from each other. So any sort of training or easy interface would probably really help with that.
Okay, I completely understand that. Of course, it's important to have happy employees to keep your clients happy as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so kind of just to recap and summarize everything that we've talked about today, one of the things was real-time updates, and you wanted that so it could help your employees talk to each other better. You want better manager visibility, so that way you can give your employees feedback on what they're doing, as well as just a CRM system that's easy for your employees to use, and maybe just has like an easy user interface.
Yeah, that's right. We really want something that will help improve all of those points that you mentioned.
Perfect. So I'll go ahead and just take everything that we talked about today and put it into a portfolio for you guys, and hopefully I can come back and meet with you next week. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I actually have some days that are really busy next week.
Okay.
So I'm available Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays in the afternoon.
Okay. How does Wednesday at 5 then sound?
Wednesday at 5 sounds great.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. It was great meeting with you, and thank you for your time.
It was great meeting with you too.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.